Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gators ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting pool and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
From the gun, the ground game. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Buckeyes are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking down the middle. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now on the move. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll try to get the edge on the left. It's a running room. Hits him with a stiff arm. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him.
It's a seam wide open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Change now on second and long. Looking for space. It's ball. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
It really doesn't matter how big a boy you are. You could be huge out there, a wide receiver like that guy is. If you don't set your feet first, you're not going to be accurate with the throw. You can't make sure you give that wide receiver a chance to win a jump ball if you don't get those feet set first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. The throw to the outside is complete. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical.
And he loses the ball, keeping his own end. Kicking team's got it.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my...
And the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip and tuck affair all game. They're up by 7 over Clemson. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Holden finds his man on the left. At the 45 on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Touchdown, Florida. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Now on second down. Off play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Racing to the right. Wide open spaces. Touchdown Buckeyes. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. From the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. The Gators get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. Runs through the tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield. He just decided to take off.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try to get outside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here's a timeout on the Switch pass on the run. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, there it is. That's the Cardinals playing the quarterback position, rolling out to your left, throwing it back across your body in the middle of the field. You might complete one of those every 10 attempts. Just not a good decision.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He gets a block. He's got it out. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown Gators.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll go to the sneak. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the run in the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Looking to buy time. Finds space on the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Snagged out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He slings it deep to the left. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time.
I know as a quarterback, he's your best receiver. He's one of the best in the country, but it's going to be hard to get completions thrown his way on third down into double coverage. On that one, you got to let your eyes take you somewhere else because someone else was probably open.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go with the direct snap. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. To the air, it's Lagway. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Finds his way for three out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a